Hello, and welcome to NJ Training Academy's instructional training video series. This series is being developed in cooperation with the New Jersey State Police to provide contract security officers in the state of New Jersey and those people interested in becoming security officers, with answers to some of the most common questions surrounding the SORA training process. If you have a particular question and have not been able to find an easy answer, please feel free to reach out to us, either by phone or email, and we will be glad to answer your questions. Applying for a SORA license in the state of New Jersey is a three-step process. First, you must apply for an application ID number from the New Jersey State Police. Second, you must successfully complete a New Jersey State Police-approved initial SORA training class. And third, you must have a fingerprint scan and subsequent background history check completed by IdentoGo by MorphoTrust. All three steps must be completed before the state police will even consider an application for a SORA license. Each of these steps are separate and carry a separate fee, payable to the organization performing that step. While completing the three steps does not guarantee you a SORA license in the state of New Jersey, failure to perform any one step will definitely prevent you from receiving a SORA license. This video will focus on how to schedule a fingerprint appointment with IdentoGo by MorphoTrust. Having your fingerprints taken and the subsequent background history check that is performed from the fingerprint scan are a mandatory step in the SORA training process as set forth by the New Jersey State Police. If you have questions on another part of the SORA process, please check YouTube for our other videos or contact our office for more information. So, let's begin. There are 5 important facts that you need to be aware of when beginning the fingerprinting process. First, the New Jersey State Police will not begin to process your application until all 3 steps in the SORA process have been completed. Second, the longer you take to schedule your fingerprinting appointment, the longer it will take to potentially get a SORA license. Third, you should schedule your fingerprinting appointment as soon as possible, but definitely before the 30-day time limit on your application ID number expires. Fourth, if the application ID number expires, it can be withdrawn by the New Jersey State Police. If this happens, you will have to pay for a new one in order to continue the SORA application process. And last but not least, fingerprints taken for any other purpose are not transferable to this process. You have to have them retaken. So how do you schedule a fingerprinting appointment with IdentoGo by MorphoTrust? To get started, you need to log into the New Jersey State Police website as a returning applicant. There are many ways to choose from to get to their website. We suggest just typing the address below into any search engine and hit enter. Whichever way you choose, the landing page for the SORA application website looks like this. From here you will need to click on the Returning Applicant box and enter the login ID and password you created when you registered on their website the first time. If you do not remember your login ID and/or password for this website, we suggest contacting us for additional instructions before proceeding any further. If you attempt to access your account using one of the methods provided on their page, you may be subject to delays caused by their system. Once you have logged into their system, you will need to put your mouse pointer on the box labeled Security Officer. If you have applied for an Armed Security Officer application, the box will read Armed Security Officer. When you place your mouse pointer on the appropriate box, their system will display a drop-down menu. The middle option in the drop-down menu is My Applications. Click on My Applications and the system will display the application summary page. The application summary page shows all the application ID numbers that you have applied for with the New Jersey State Police for the corresponding application type. If you have more than one number listed, the last number in the list should be the current number. If you look in the 4th column, marked Fingerprint/Morpho form, you will see the link to the IdentoGo fingerprinting services. This is the link to the IdentoGo fingerprint scheduling website. Before you click on the link, make sure you write down the contributor's case number. You'll need it during the scheduling process. Now click the link to go to the IdentoGo website.
This is the landing page for the IdentoGo website. As a SORA applicant, there are only 2 places on this page that you need explained to properly schedule a fingerprint appointment. First is this navy blue bar here. This bar shows the type of application that you are scheduling your fingerprinting for. For SORA, there are only 2 acceptable options: armed and unarmed. They are shown at the bottom of this page. If the bar does not exactly match what we have displayed below, stop. You need to either start over or contact us for assistance. You don't want to throw away your time and money by being fingerprinted incorrectly. Once you have checked the navy blue bar, you can click on this field, Schedule or Manage Appointment. The next page you must complete is your essential info. This page is pretty self-explanatory, so I will not waste time explaining each field on this page. Once you have entered your legal name, date of birth, and contact information, click on the Next button, here. The next page is Additional Info. This is where you need to enter the contributor case number that we told you to write down from the My Applications page. Do not enter anything in the miscellaneous field. Click Next to move on. The next page is the citizenship page. Again, this page is pretty self-explanatory. Enter the required information in the fields. Click Next to move on. This is the personal questions page. Click on your answer to each of the 2 questions. Then click Next to move on to the next page. Next is the personal info page. First click on whether you would like to use US or metric measurements. Then enter your personal information into the fields provided. Click Next to move on to the next page. Next is your address information. Enter your current mailing address in the fields provided. Click Next when done. Next is the Documents page. This is where you tell IdentoGo what ID you are going to bring with you to your appointment to prove your identity. You have to bring the ID you select. This image is the list of documents you have to choose from. If you bring a different ID, IdentoGo may not fingerprint you, so just be safe, and bring the one you select. Answer the question about your name and then click Next to move forward. Next is where you are going to select the fingerprinting location that you are going to go to get fingerprinted. You have the option of either clicking on the Use My Location button, or entering your zip code, or both the city and state where you live. If you choose one of the second 2 options, you will also need to click on the Search button as well. If you do not change the number in the results field, the system will display the 5 nearest locations to you that IdentoGo has available. Click on the location of your choice. The system will display the address, hours of operation, and a brief description of the location. If you click Next on the location, you will now move forward to select the date and time of your actual fingerprinting appointment. On the Date and Time page, be sure to select a date and time that you are most certain that you will be able to keep. If you show up late for your appointment, they will probably not fingerprint you, and you will be forced to schedule another appointment. Once you have selected your appointment, click the Submit button. This is an example of the receipt that their website will generate for your appointment. Either take a photo of the page, or print it out. On this page is information that you will need if you need to return to the site to reschedule or cancel your appointment. Notice in the center of the page, where it states that you need to bring a credit or debit card, or a business check, or a money order. No personal checks or cash is accepted at the fingerprint locations.
If you have any questions about this or any other issue regarding your SORA license, please feel free to contact us. Thank you for choosing NJ Guard Training Academy for your SORA training needs. Remember to click subscribe, follow us on Facebook, and look for more information videos coming soon.